So hello guys and welcome back to my channel. This is Amir Kirtikar and I'm a first year MBBS student at GMC Mumbai. Well, as you all read the title, today I'm going to be talking to you about like a few different things, or you can call weird things, what I found in medical college when I got into medical college. And generally, like, see, I won't use the word weird very frequently because weird is a word which is generally on the downside and it is frowned upon. But generally, I think these things are different. They are not really very weird, but hey, you might be knowing a few of them, but I'll just tell you what I really found different when I got into medical college. Number one is going to be your change perspective of people to look at you. You know, before you're done with your NEET and before you get to medical college, you're going to be this child who is really struggling with their career, and you know, who is on the path, and relatives are going to ask you this question like about what are you doing in your career and all of that. But एक बार तुम लोग नीट खत्म करके मेडिकल कॉलेज में आ जाते हो, from the very first day they think that you know anything and everything about medicine, and you know they're just gonna bombard their doubts on you about what all they think about like this medical problem, that medical problem. But actually you can really use this to your benefit, because I'm grateful for like my relatives send me their reports, send me their prescriptions, and ask me like you know what they ask me the questions, because that really helps me apply whatever bit of knowledge I know so far. Okay, and as my first year syllabus is almost on the end, okay, currently like we are done with almost 70 to 75% of the syllabus. So I really feel that I can apply whatever anatomy, physiology and biochemistry I know into my practice. You can read normal lab reports like CBC, ESR, then you can read some basic ECG, you know how to read some basic x-rays, you need to to read some basic sonography reports and all of that, and you know like some liver function, kidney function test. Though you cannot make precise diagnosis, but you can at least tell the person like whether it's a normal report or not, and you can really use it to your benefit. So that is for the first thing. Like, relatives really get weird at times, and they are just like, you know, it I really feel very ashamed when I tell somebody that you know I really don't know this. I really have to ask somebody because I'm just in the first year and don't have a lot of knowledge. They just think यार she ये कुछ पढ़ाई नहीं कर रहा है, मतलब मेडिकल कॉलेज में भी जाकर टाइम पास कर रहा है. So that is kind of one weird thing. Second thing is the senior junior interaction. Now this can be beautiful. It really depends upon you. Generally, you will understand it. You will understand this when you come into MBBS or any medical course, that what difference does 1 year of seniority make. Like, if a person is senior to you by 1 year, that means he has the twice the amount of knowledge you have, and that is very true, yes, in many ways. So that's why we generally respect our seniors, and you know we generally call them sirs and ma'ams in medical college. And yeah, we really, it all depends on how, what kind of bond do you want to share. Like, I did not get a lot of time to build this junior senior have those junior senior interactions with my seniors because of the COVID pandemic and all. But nevertheless, college is opening soon, and I'm very excited to make new content at the college. And yeah, there we are going to see, like, you know, then I'm going to share more experiences about this thing. But yeah, initially it can get like breaking the ice between the junior senior interaction is a bit difficult. The best way to do it is, you know, getting into various curricular activities, like there will be various clubs, and you know there will be various committees at your college. Just get into them. That's the best way to interact with your seniors. The next thing what I really feel is the dress code. And like, you know, this is the thing what really troubled me initially, that not that we are not allowed to wear t-shirts and jeans, but generally that dress code is not you know, like that's not looked up to. Okay, like that's a bit frowned upon. Like, maybe some teacher might just ask you why are you not wearing formal clothing. So if you get into medical college, most of the times you'll be wearing formal decent clothes. And even if you wear t-shirts and jeans, the jeans are not going to be ripped, they're not going to be like, you know, all styled up. They are going to be normal plain jeans, and the t-shirts are also going to be normal polo t-shirts and collared t-shirts for boys and men. So I'm just going to show you what I wear every day to college. So here's what I wear every day to college. This is how I dress up for my college. That is a shirt, apron to be buttoned. After that, jeans. Now this is a black jeans. I normally wear shoes and I wear a watch. That's all. And for girls, it's generally like, you know, girls wear the girls also do not wear a very lot fancy clothes. They just wear simple kurta and leggings, or like salwar kameez, and like all simple clothes what comes under girl formal clothing. Some colleges also have uniforms. So that really gets a bit thing, like, are we yet in school? Yeah, that is a question mark. Okay, let's leave it to there. and that's what is another thing you'll find weird. The fourth thing what I really feel is a bit weird, like a lot weird, okay, most of us are not used to this, is the marking scheme at medical college. Like till 12th standard you are used to this 90 marks, 95 marks in, like I personally got a 98 in biology in my 12th standard. So yeah, but I had the idea of the marking scheme because of my sister. But let me tell you, the highest, the college highest also for your university exam is going to be 86-85%, somewhere in 80s. And in medical college, getting a 70 plus, a 75 plus, getting a distinction itself is great. If you get a distinction in a subject, your friends are just going to be like, oh ho, ye to scholar nikla, ye to chupa rustam nikla, and that's how people are really going to look at you. Getting a first class that is 60-65 is also good, okay. And overall, even passing your even passing your exams, your university exams, without dropping without failing into any subject is itself great. So that is going to be the marking scheme, and most of us are not going to, like, none of us are going to get 90 and 95 marks again in a life. So once you get into MBBS, your 12th standard result, if you have got any 90s, that was the last 90s you ever got in your whole life. Yes, and that's how it works. The fifth thing is going to be the different kind of thing what you do in your first year. At least I don't know about the consecutive years, but I'll be telling you all. Number one thing is going to be a bone set. I've spoken about the bone set again in another vlog, like another thing what I uploaded, so I'll just link it out over here. Like, you'll have to get a real human bone set. You can also opt for a ceramic or something like that, but most of us do prefer a real human bone set. After that, we are going to have anatomy dissections. Oh my god, that's my favorite part. I had made a video about my first day at dissection, so I've put a vlog of that. I'll just link it down over here. Next is going to be labs, and labs are pretty interesting because currently in first year we have two labs, that is the physiology and the biochemistry labs. And physiology labs are generally like, you really do most of the blood, blood reports, like whatever blood reports we see, like complete blood count, differential leukocyte count, then ESR, then your hemoglobin estimation and all. You learn to do all of those things, so that is pretty cool, I guess. Like, whatever blood tests we see people having, we already know how we do that, okay. And then in the second year you have microbiology labs, and also in biochemistry there is one thing what might freak you out a bit, that you have certain examinations like urine examination, and next year in microbiology we might also have something like stool examination and all, so we have to be prepared for that also, okay. And then in physio, again, like physio practicals again very varied. You have ECG practicals, you have clinical examination practicals, which are my absolute favorite of them, where you actually have to, like, it depends upon your college. If your college provides you models, then that's good. If the college provides you subjects. Otherwise, boys in your batches, guys, you really have to be shirtless in front of the girls and the whole batch, and then people will examine you, like at least in some colleges. I don't know about what's the scenario in my college. I'll soon be sharing that experience with you all in the coming month. And the last thing is going to be the beauty, that is the apron and the stethoscope. So I'm just going to show you a picture of how I look in the apron and the stethoscope. I just wanted to show that to you all. So yeah. Okay, so wearing the stethoscope and walking into the labs, walking into the hospital. Sometimes we have bedside clinics also. So in case if you're walking into the hospital, it really feels great. That sheer feeling of you wearing an apron from your very first day at college is great. And initially the apron feels great, but slowly that starts getting a bit troublesome, because the teachers expect the apron to be in good shape, okay, iron pressed and in a good state. Like, you cannot have marks all over your apron, you cannot have your apron all crumpled up and all. So yeah, this was all different things what you will have at medical college, and these are a few bits, and there are many more, but I just thought that I'll make one video. And let me tell you, few of the very requested videos are just being edited and being shot, so stay prepared for them. Till then, we'll see each other in the coming next days. Stay tuned, stay happy, all the best for your NEET exams. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Till then, stay safe.